Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back and I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified, ding ding ding, when I post, because y'all know your girl posts frequently, like every day at this point. Alright y'all, so y'all already know what we doing, so get ready to do your Dougie. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a Dougie bow or Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. Alright y'all, let's get into this video. Today's video, y'all, we are getting into Naj, Emilion, and Big Ivori, and their friendship. Okay, so let me just break it down, and then I want to give some thoughts because I'm so proud of Naj. Honestly, I thought she was gonna fold, but she did not fold. She came and she was standing on business. So, as y'all know, on Greek Life, they had put Ivori's confessional in a place where it wasn't supposed to be. Naj and Queen D were fighting, and the whole time as Queen D was like fighting, she had fought Monty, she had fought Naj, Ivori was rooting for her. You know, Ivori was like, you're doing good. This is somebody who's tired of getting her ass whooped. So, you know, she was proud of Queen D, and she was kind of rooting for Queen D. And to an extent, we had never seen somebody root for the underdog or like just say like, you're doing good. Like, it was a shock, even for me as a viewer. So, with that, midst of Queen D and Naj fighting, now this TV ends up putting Ivori's confessional in the midst of that. And Ivori in the confessional ends up saying, in so many words, that Naj is a picker and a chooser. And Ivori will get down with anybody, but Naj be picking and choosing who she want to get down with. And mind you, at this time, they was friends. This was their homegirls. They were homegirls. Boom. So, like, the last episode, Naj on that she need that. She ends up going to one of the rooms, and she asks Fly9, Fly, do you need that? Fly9, if I'm not mistaken, didn't say anything. But that's really not important to the story. Mostly, it's about Ivori's confessional. So when Naj seen it, she felt the way, you know, she writing big old paragraphs, and she basically just said that she felt some type of way, and you know, y'all really be having secret animosity with me, y'all really don't be liking me, blah 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 blah. Ivori comes out and just basically blames Now That's TV for putting the confessional where it was, and she explains that it should have been in a different space, but not really like going back on what she said. She just was like, Now That's TV messy for putting it right there. I was talking about another situation that happened with Pootie and Jazz. As y'all know, they had the Last Supper, and at the Last Supper, everything was going down. Jazz ends up getting into it with somebody I don't remember, but also Naj and Ma end up getting into it. So it was just a lot of chaos. So Ivori's like, no, the confessional is supposed to be right there, because she felt as though in that moment Naj was picking and choosing. So boom, that happened a long time ago. You know, it was the drama of that week. We moved on. So on the podcast that happened last night with Kobe and Andre ends up bringing it up. Like, you know, sister, he love to hit the sister. So he like, sister, you know, what's the issue with you and Naj? Like, why would you say that about her? Whatever. So I'm going to let y'all listen, and then we're going to come back for commentary.
On Young and Reckless, Naj whacked somebody upside their head for you. Where do you guys stand today?
See, I don't know. As far as I know, we cool. Ain't no beef, right? Naj?
It ain't no beef. She know I just don't like what she said on Greek Life, so I haven't spoke to her since.
So what did she say on Greek Life?
She said I pick and choose, but I just feel like as a friend, I don't recall. So, you know, I feel like as my friend, I would have heard it from you first, but I heard it on a confessional. So it kind of like hurt my feelings. And then when
it was just a situation. Now That TV is very messy. It was a situation where we were sitting at the table, and Fly9 had stood up, and she was like, she got said some little slick. I don't remember exactly what she said word for word, but she said something, and she was directing her attention to the end of the table, and nobody at the end of the table said anything. So When and this is one of the situations where now that TV's very messy. So they specifically asked me about Naj. They didn't say like anybody. They were just like, "What do you feel like?" Like they was like, basically, "What do you feel about Naj at the situation that happened at the table?" And I was just like, "That's a situation where she should have said something, but she didn't. So it was picking and choosing." Where they put it in the confessional, it was the wrong place. It was the wrong situation. They had put it where after she fought Queen D. So it made it seem like I was talking about like she ain't fighting nobody in the house, just Queen D. And that was just a messy shit, but
The only problem I had with that was because like I fucked with Ivory, so it was like even if I didn't peep that, So what she's talking about, that I thought it was about Jazz, so this is news to me. So I feel like as my friend, if you heard a bitch come from the end of the table, I would have respected her if she would have told me what was said.
But Fly Night's my friend too. So
I know, but you could have been like, like girl Fly Night, like something. But I thought you thought I was talking about Jazz. So I'm like, why would y'all think y'all talking about me when I don't even know Pootie like that at that time? But when it got like you saying about Fly Night, I never heard Fly Night say nothing. But later on, I did address Fly Night about her saying something. Solo came and told me something, and I addressed her about it, and it wasn't no smoke. Like we wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? She apologized about it because
it was just like throughout the show, it was just like I don't know. It was just like weird, a little, commentary, whatever. Not even weird. Let me take that back. It was just commentary that was just being said, whatever. That show was filmed months ago. Okay. I don't even remember that shit for real.
Okay, so I know what you.
But that's just where I stand on it. Like I feel like I'm not beefing with her, but like I just can't fuck with it because like I'm at the point where I would have never did her like that. Regardless of now that she be asking me anything, because like I'm not a picker and chooser. So it's like for my homegirl to say that on there and not talk to me about something.
It was like a backstab.
It was like a backstab, and then like I didn't get no response in her DM from it when I came to her about it.
Right. So Ivory, hearing that right now, how do you like? Do you have anything to say to Naj?
No.
It's like she can't, it would be dry if she did. It would be pointless. It's been months since then. She didn't have anything to say when I mean,
with y'all being real friends,
it's been months since then. I'm not like I didn't even think that this.
Now before the clip was cut, because I couldn't find the full clip, but before the clip was cut, Ivory ends up saying like, I didn't come on here to talk to Naj or our friendship or us being acquaintances. I really didn't come on here for that. So they kind of had to regroup and bring it back. But she made it very clear like she wasn't on here for that. So, number one, like I said, I'm proud of Naj because I thought she was going to fold when they were talking. I thought she was going to fold. They don't have no beef, but she don't necessarily want to be friends with her. And I think, that's good for her mental. Like, that's good to... they grown. So the fact that she was holding her accountable and she wasn't up here like being fake or being like, I still want to be friends with you, but I just didn't like what you said. Like, I'm glad that she was just like, I don't have no problem with you. I want to see you prosper, but you just can't prosper around me. So I thought that was amazing. I picked up the whole time. Ivory really didn't care. She laughing. Even when they like, well, where do y'all stand? It took her forever to answer. You could tell this wasn't a thought in her mind. She's not studying on Naj. And to an extent, I think it's because she is kind of on a separate level as far as, like, TV. Like, now this TV is somewhat like her second job. This is her side hustle income. This is not her main source of income. That's how I somewhat picture it. So, my main job, like, I'm more invested in my main job. If me and Bad Dolly get into it or me and Big Legs, I'm going live about that. I care about that. Now that y'all are my second job, this is my like spending money income. I'm not going to entertain or deal with as much stuff because this is my secondary income. So you bringing me up here, I'm supposed to be talking about love and war, not Naj, a million. Like, I'm not stunning her. Like, and to me, when it comes to Ivory, like, of course they've been having her sister and Danye on the shows with her. So to an extent, she hasn't been going on shows by herself. And even if she is going on shows by herself, she's standing in the paint. She doing what she need to do. But on Now That's TV, obviously they've been bringing like Danye, her sister, more often. I think as long as she has those people, and of course Fly 9 wants to be up under her all the time. As long as she had him, I think she is okay. You know, the rest, it is what it is. She know they not finna come over there and bop on her or nothing. So it's like, okay, like, we cool, but if she don't want to be my friend, I really don't care. I don't think she cared. You know, the context clues, the laughing, she kept talking over her. It gave like, I don't care. Like, she explained it, but it was given like, I don't care. For Naj, you could tell Naj was more invested because, like she said, her feelings was hurt. And I understand her feelings being hurt because we supposed to be friends. And you up here hollering about I'm picking and choosing. This my job. I'm one of, like, the quote-unquote heavy hitter. So don't sit up here and say that I'm picking and choosing when me and you supposed to be homegirls. Like, you supposed to be my homegirl, like my ride or die, my bond clique. You know, we supposed to be getting these girls with each other, and here you go over here saying that I be picking who I want to get. Like, nah, I don't appreciate that. So I definitely, like, applaud her for standing on that, because she didn't have to, but she did. And I don't know, really, like I told y'all earlier, it was supposed to be about Jazz. I don't know what Fly 9 said, because Fly had just got elevated the day before. And not only that, if Fly 9 saying something we just seen what happened to you, do you really think we're taking Fly 9 and her opinion and what she got to say serious? No. I'm not stunned what Fly 9 has to say when I just seen her get off the ground at least 2 inches. Like, I'm not stunned what Fly 9 has to say. Even if Fly 9 is playing hard, or she need that, or she on that, I'm not taking her serious because I just seen her get off the ground. Like, girl, please. So I'm sure nobody said anything. Everybody on mute because we like, are you talking? Shouldn't you be in the corner? Like, don't make me take you 3 feet off the ground. Like, girl, please. I don't blame them for not saying nothing. I barely remember Fly 9 and what Fly 9 had to say at that dinner. I know she was popping it, but not enough for me to go back and care, because once again, if I'm them, I'm not saying that either. I'm not taking you serious. Next caller, next case, next situation, because we just seen what happened to you. Like, please, you should just be even grateful that you're back around. Enough said. And if Fly 9 did say something, Nash addressed her in private, because why would I address you in public? And I just seen what happened to you. And when she addressed Fly 9 said it wasn't no issue, so it wasn't no issue. But for me, like, this is just, you know, waste. They're not friends no more. They're not cool. Nash has took the more mature approach, which I like and I'm messing with. And, you know, it's no beef there. And I'm glad it's not no beef. I definitely want to see them rock out. But, you know, I don't necessarily want them to, because it's really no beef. They don't have a problem with each other. It's just, you know, Ivy wasn't being a good friend to her. And we've seen this before. Ivy is definitely not a good friend to people. She's really like Natalie. She cares about that family and that man. But, you know, she has a girlfriend. But, like, they care about their significant other and their family. Everybody else is kind of disposable to them. And you could tell. So, that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.